Oh my god. Hi. I am with the. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Lori. Lori. Is that how I read that? Please do tell me if I am being a silly little fool. Please do tell me if I'm being a silly little fool. Oh, but thank you. Hi. Oh my god, I'm still what the kids call congested. So, if I sound a little goofy, that would be it. That would be it. I am congested. I got them allergies, as they do say. But yeah. You always sound a little goofy, though. Oh, so true. 1 second. Sorry, I had to cough really bad. Hi. Allergies do be kicking everyone's butt for real. Yeah, so TLDR for those of you who didn't know, I spent 2 weeks in Disney World, came back the next day. Atlas and their partner flew in to hang out with Tommy and I for the week in our part of the country. So then we partied real hard for Miku Expo with Atlas. Oh fuck. And I haven't recovered. Side note, fuck. Side note, asterisk on partied real hard and I haven't recovered. I have an autoimmune disorder that is affected by activity. So I get really sick when I do too much. I did too much. I did too much. Fuck. I did too much. And so I'm still sick. I'm trying to recover. But I'm impatient and I have another gig. Where I'm out of town in a little over a week. Yeah, so I have to stream this week. If I want to stream at all because I'm gone next week. I'm gone again next week because of work. Wish you a fast recovery. Hello, streamer. I haven't been by in a while. I hope you've been staying and slay. I hope you've been slaying. Not staying and slaying. Hi, May. Hi. Thank you. I'm slaying. I'm being slain. I'm slaying so hard that God had to slay me to slow me down. Okay, wait. We can go to chatting. You guys can look at me. Sort of. Not chatting. Wrong one. Gaming. Witness my visage. Wait, you know what I should do? Fuck, wait. Here's what I should do. Give me a second. Boot mode for the model when? Good question. Let me just... Fuck. Yeah. Give me a bug fact. Also, thank you, Twinkle Toes. Oh, did I forget to say hi to everybody? That's a... I'm already dying. Anyway, oh, should this go on my head or should this go on the sprout? Guess what? I already took it off the fucking hair so you can't yoink it with you. Joke's on you, Twinkle Toes! Okay, so that can go there. Where's my thermometer? That was a clam for a sec? Not a clam. Here's my thermometer. Let me just rotate that bad boy a little bit. And that can go like right there. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, now we're good. Comically large thermometer, so true. Also, let's see, what did May say? Did you know that Heteroptera, or true bugs, includes ants, bees, beetles, butterflies, and moths? I did not know that specifically, but it's good to know. Thank you so much, May, for your bug fact of the day. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right. Anyway, I'm supposed to say hi to everybody. That's a thing that I do. It's been a hot minute, so bear with me. Hello, Nido Sprout. Hello, Fred. Hello, Azarius. Hello, Twinkle Toes. And also, thank you for the resub. Thank you. Wah! Hello, Orion. Hello, Lori. Hello, May. Am I missing anybody? Am I missing anyone? Hello, Cryptids. Hi. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Oh my god. Hi. Flush emoji. Obligatory father, I have sin jokes. Yeah, let's get those out of the way. Let's get those out of here. Hi, everybody. Hello. Fwador. Fwador. I am very ill. Please be nice to me. Please. I've been so sick. Please be so nice to me, father. Can't wait to see a father. I can't wait to see a father. Okay, so also before we get into her story quest, here's the thing. Here's the dealio. I have... Oh, you can barely see. I have 51 wishes. At this point, you know, I have a lot of pyro pole arms. Okay? I have a lot of pyro pole arms. You know what I don't have? A single good Animo unit. So I'm thinking to myself, Father will surely get a rerun. Like, in a couple months, right? Surely Father will have a rerun in a couple months. So I may just wait. I may just wait. Atlas Eric. I'm stuck at work 2 more hours, but I came to say hi to my Oshi. Hi, Atlas Elvis. Hello, Atlas Elvis. How's it going? Roll never stop. Okay. Okay, but like I really want Scaramouche. Is that the Fennel-Thyme? Hello, Captain Zero. A hype train. You put that down. Asher's got that adventuring spirit. Stop that. It's going so alright. We'll take so alright. Alright, here. I'll start a poll. How do I start a poll? I'll start a poll. Create a new poll. Question. Scaramouche or Arlecchino? Scaramy boy. Father. You should pull for someone gay. They're both gay. Wait, how many wishes do you have and what's your pity? My pity is... I have 51 wishes and my pity is reset. I have like 0 pity. My pity is like fucking none. Who's gayer? I don't know. Fathers and Scaramouche wears funny little pants. I don't know. Scaramouche wears short shorts. I'll give you guys... Do you have 50-50? Nope. I don't even have 50-50 guarantee. I'm like actually reset fully. My pity is at 0. All right. There we go. Scaramy boy is the one that's coming next tomorrow. And father's Arlecchino. Look, it's not your fault. First of all, it's not your fault, Azarius. Second of all, I would have been fucked there too, okay? It was so over for me. I did not pull in France. I think I was doomed either way. Place your bets if I pull for father. Or Scaramy boy. Also, cryptids. Pity is basically when you pull enough for on a banner, it starts raising your odds to pull the title character or like a 5-star character. Because to be honest, Scar can also build pretty powerful without his signature weapon, and Arla is only good with like Homa and Deathmatch. I have 2 staffs of Homa, and my pity for the weapon banner, I think I'm at like high pity. What's my pity like right now? Give me a sec. Uh, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. Okay. So, like, I'm at, like, 60, like, 62. Yeah, I have 2 Homas. I'm at 62, for pity on weapon. But here's, I did 1 pull on Scarla banner. Or Scarla, Arlecchino. Yeah, so 10. So, like, 10. Fuck, like 10? Pity's fucked. My pity's fucked. Also, I'm sorry I keep coughing. It's disgusting. Hold a tie. Vote if you can. Yeah, vote. Vote. Even if your opinion is Scar is a funny twink and you like him more. I don't care. Vote in whatever manner makes you happiest. I like how you guys immediately voted for father. Okay, cool. Well. Anyway. Because IRC, you don't have good Animo DPS and you already have Hutao. Well, guess what? We follow democracy in this chat. So we're gonna pull for Papa. But we're gonna pull for Papa at the end of stream, okay? We're gonna pull after we complete her, after we do her story quest. And pretended they didn't see that. Now we're doing democracy. So, we will pull for Arlecchino at the end of stream. We're gonna pull for Arlecchino at the end of stream after we do her story quest. So let's get why don't we get in here, Oomps? My beloved Oomps. Why don't we just get up in here? Sure. Focus mode. Enable. I've heard about democracy. Makes sense.
It's been a while since we visited Poisson.
Poisson.
We should head over and have a look around.
Poisson. All right, let's go to Poisson. Poisson. Also, what's your Xianling's cons at? My Xianling, I believe, is I want to say 5th star. My Xianling's kind of stacked. Anyway, we're going to Poisson. Adjusting how I sit. Also, I fucked up my shoulder. I have returned. Hello, Ligma.
Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, the twink. Hello, Linny.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice.
Oh, I want you to autoplay. Thank you. No longer bald. Thank you for giving me my hair back. I appreciate it. Xianling cracked. Xianling cracked. I love Xianling. Xianling.
Popular turns of phrase at the moment. This appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this is
Hi,
really made
Linny.
my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
Oh,
You
you're
can
so
say that
cute.
again. What brings you to Poisson?
Fuck.
Wait,
My ass
Paimon
always
Daddy,
bald.
You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front. So father arranged for
It's
us to
hilarious how
stay
much
in
people
Poisson
ignored
for the
Linny this
time
banner
being.
for father.
Oh,
I was happy to pull
Xianling
Xianling. I pulled
too?
Xianling on my 110 pull for father, and honestly,
Yep, along with
I'm
most
cool with
of the other
it.
members of the House of the Hearth. you may
I'm
have
not mad
noticed
about it at
Wholesome
all.
Seems a bit more.
I got her like
other than
40%,
So
her
you're
star that's
saying literally the
40%,
entire organization is moving to
increased
Slough?
duration of her
Sounds like you
Pyronado.
run into way
So
more
like,
than just a bit of
banger.
trouble. What's really going on?
Well.
Since the two of you are so curious,
Father jump scare.
perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
Woo! Hi.
You scared Paimon half to death.
Hello, Father.
Father, you're here.
Why do they put father in quotes every time? They just refer to her as father. It's fine. You don't need to air quote it.
Maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Heart stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
Hi,
No
Father.
need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now.
Hi,
Of
Father.
course, I can also understand your confusion.
That moment when Paimon and
Sending so
Fen
many
sound
Fatui
similar,
here to
huh?
confirm it's
It
only
can't be
natural that
helped.
Some might suspect an
We're both
ulterior
squeaky little
motive
white
to be
fangs.
involved.
IDK, do they do that in Genshin and Honkai where they put a bunch of words in quotes? I don't know. Do they do that in Honkai? They don't do it in Genshin too much, I don't think. I don't play Honkai, so I don't know. Lenny seems like a whole magician. That's cause he is. He is a magician. For once, character design reads correctly. He is a magician. They did it. They made a character that reads correctly. Ben, that wasn't a question? Ryan, I need you to understand. I am zooted. Okay. I am fucking zooted. Wholesome, not whole? Fuck! Guys. Hey. Look at me. I need to get closer. Look me in the eyes right now. I am streaming to you while sick. Simply be grateful that I'm here at all. Simply be grateful that I'm here at all, okay? I'm never respected in this house. None of you respect me. None of you love me. And I'm a spear. They stream sick half the time anyway. I don't have eyes. We are smiley face. Y'all hate me. Thank you for gifting a sub. Thank you for gifting us a sub, Zucian Captain Zero. Y'all are so fucking mean to me, and for what? And for what? Now you're microwaving me! Y'all hate me. Y'all hate me. Y'all hate me. You hate me. You hate me. You hate me. You hate my ass so much. Slander, I think you're great. I haven't done anything. You're complicit by watching. You're complicit by just sitting here and not defending me, cryptids. Anyway, I guess we're a little curious,
understand.
always.
I'm well
No
aware
longer
you've
bald.
had
I
your
guess I
fair
get my
share of
hair back.
confrontations with the Fatui in the past.
Imagine a
And
little
can't
guy in the
take
crowd. It's
for
me
granted
saying,
that
I
you'll
love
remain on good
Fennel-Thyme, and then
terms and
everyone
friends.
mosh pits
As
me.
for right now, however,
Yeah.
I'd say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't
Oh
you
my
agree?
god.
The House of the Hearth could stand to be more
You know what? Use all your points on
open
bald
with
and
those who have
unbald.
worked so
Do it.
closely with us in the past.
Hydrate, thank you, Fred.
As for the issue at hand,
Watering your
well,
plant.
it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all
Oh,
stems
I'm sitting
from a
up.
certain
I'm sitting up.
rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth. It's an internal matter.
Ben, I have a question. Yes, Twinkle
What
Twos.
sort of
What would you like to know?
rumor?
Anything for you.
A rumor that a certain phantom child
you heard
is
of
hiding
Hatsune
away
Miku?
in the House of the Hearth.
I may have heard of Hatsune Miku. I may have even met. Hatsune Miku. Believe it or not. I might have met Hatsune Miku in my, 3-week leave. You met Furry Miku? I met Furry Miku! I met Furry Miku! Now you need to collab with Miku? What I would give to collab with Hatsune Miku. Little guy gets caught in a wall of death or whatever that mosh pit thing is called. You guys are so mean to me. Yeah, I have a picture with a fursuit Hatsune Miku that might be my favorite picture I have ever, actually. I don't want to dox myself, but like, I'll post their Twitter, because their Twitter's pretty public. I'll post their Twitter. Let me see if I can find them. Because the fursuit's really, really cute. And they were like, so kind. This is the Miku fursuit that I met. It's really fucking cute. It's a really, really cute fursuit. I met them while at Miku Expo. I got a picture. It's probably my favorite picture ever, forever always of me, actually. It's my new favorite ever. But yeah, okay. Anyway. Arlecchino. Father speaking. Father is speaking. A phantom child. Oh. Flashes in my mind of the animated trailer, flashes in my mind. Flashes in my mind. Ah. Hi, Asmund. Hi, welcome in.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
Scary.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. So I decided to bring the children to Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track
One
down
child
the
is
source
a ghost,
quickly.
true.
After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation.
Me watch?
It
You
shouldn't be
watch.
much trouble at all.
What's up?
If you're curious, or if you still have some concerns, it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Oh
Lenny,
boy.
I'll leave you to
How's Fen
entertain our
today?
guests.
I'm sick!
I have some matters to attend.
But what else is new?
Of course, Father.
God, her outfit is so good. She's so slay. She's so slay. Father's so slay. She's serving. I couldn't help but feel intimidated during the conversation with the... Oh, it's too fast. She also just suggested that we stick around for a few days, but why?
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings.
Oh boy.
You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people.
Father info dumped about a ghost child in the House of the Hearth that we're investigating. I assume that's going to be the quest.
Why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's
Also,
be
hi,
clear,
Tommy.
we're just gonna be there as guests, okay?
Tommy.
If any funny... Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing.
Bitch is haunted? Bitch is haunted.
Every day. In fact, today is the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen. Let's go. I'll take you to where we're staying.
Hell yeah. Time to go meet the children that are all gonna be default NPCs. Where are we staying in? Poisson. Yes, the cry of Poisson will ring from the hills. Hell yeah. Where? Up? Uppies? Ugh. Also, I finished the Gundam VOD. Hell yeah. And I think your Genshin streams might be ruining my sleep schedule. Oops. Teehee. Oops. Ahaha, eto bleh. Oh, here? Be a house guest? Where? Where? This one? This the house?
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
Awesome, thanks! So, where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies.
Oh?
With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered.
At this
Otherwise,
point, it feels like
people
a
might start to
vocal
get
stim.
antsy.
It's really good just to say, Poisson. On PC, if you hit V, it'll show you where things are. Oh, really?
There are all sorts
Hell yeah.
of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not.
It's
Like,
still a
once we
Fatui
finally have the
organization,
chance to see a
oomph.
day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
It's still a
Well, you're
Fatui
more than welcome
organization,
to come
oomph.
along. Just follow me.
Oh. Oh. Normally when I do this, it just sort of pings it and then nothing else. Hello, children. How are you?
Linny, we're finally here. The supplies.
Depends on how far I think. Oh.
Brought them with me? Yep, here you go.
Hi, Coda. Oh my god, congrats on your
Congrats.
charity streams.
It's the Traveler and Paimon.
I hope you had a good maid
No
day.
way. Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are here!
Oh, hell yeah, the Traveler and Paimon are here.
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around them all at once.
The way I didn't know it was Maid Day, it was literally Maid Day!
Oh, it's alright!
If you didn't know it was Maid Day, that's crazy. If that was just a coincidence, that's crazy.
Of course! Father and Linny have told us so much.
Today I
about
wanted to
you.
stay in Poisson.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we ever
Crazy
heard her
you didn't
give.
know it was Maid
As you
Day.
can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
I heard the Traveler is so strong that she can move a mountain with her bare hands.
Father.
I heard Paimon eats so much that she can clean out the entire pantry at Hotel de Boer in just 3 days.
She sure can.
Wait a second, that's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all.
No, it's so real.
When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you. Come on, we insist. I can give you some of my new potions. Just pick your poison. And by that, I mean medicine or actual poison.
Hell yeah. Thanks, kid.
Or maybe Shaplo can teach you guys about stealth. He's super good at it. He's never been caught.
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on.
Yeah,
but
this is
it
still a
never hurts
Fatui
to
organized.
expand your
We're
bag of tricks,
raising
right?
children
When it comes to
to
eliminating
be
your enemies, staying
assassins.
quiet can go a long way. Trust me,
That's
I would know.
the House of the
I was
Hearth.
poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before, but I can still give you some pointers.
It's still the House of the Hearth.
When you said gift, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics.
No, why not?
Those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them? Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll
Good.
teach him a lesson for you.
Fuck him up, kid. Fuck him up.
All right, Fold Selwar. I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything.
I also like these
I would say
children.
your enthusiasm has
What's the difference between
certainly
this and
gotten
Hogwarts
close.
anyway? Shake my head. So true. The difference is that, father's sexy. Mhm.
Awesome! It's been so long since we've had guests to play with. If
So there's this
anything
weird
you
plant named Fennel.
No.
Get him? No!
Especially Especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to
Freak ass
distribute.
kids, heart emoji.
All right, see you later.
Freak ass kids raised by Arlecchino.
Bye. Lenny, about all that poison and stuff tactics talk just now.
Yeah, and?
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets, just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned by his family.
Nice.
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
Hell yeah, me too, actually.
Chapeau is around my age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate about his work and has no reservations about taking on some very difficult missions.
Yeah, freak ass
I know
kids.
you two probably aren't used to that kind of talk, but I can promise you they only had the best of intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them.
It's just their special
People just trying to share
interests.
the best
They're
of
just
what they can
stimming
offer,
oomph.
That's all.
Easiest Fennel-Thyme and Hearth AU ever? You shut your mouth. But anyway, yeah, they're just stimming, so like, don't mind them. There we go.
Yippee!
More supplies over here. Which freak-ass kids are we meet this time? Woo!
Filio, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these?
Arlie saying they're just stimming while manipulating them to kill. Yeah.
Ah, allow me to introduce you. This is the Traveler and Paimon.
Oh, you're the famous duo I've been hearing so much about.
Hell yeah, you
It's
have.
nice to meet you. I heard you've traveled to all sorts of places. Is that true?
Mm-hmm.
Of course. We're making our way
Across
all across
dimensions even.
Oh, good for you.
Good for you.
Familiar with Fontaine
Good
by
for
now.
you.
Have you seen the new
Yeah,
opera
good
that
for
started
you,
running
Traveler.
recently? I think it's called The 4,000 Thieves?
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely
Neat,
check
hell
it out
yeah.
if you have the time.
Oh,
Girlie's
and
blouse
there's
is really
the
cute.
Blind Maiden too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting. After this mission is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Good for you.
Maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others? Looks
Did
like
Elior
House of
make
Hearth
the
has
maiden
some
blind?
members
Maybe.
after all.
I heard that.
Oh!
Paimon, there's this thing called an
I'm
inside
guessing
voice.
You're referring to Foltz and the others? Yeah, we're definitely not all like them.
We're
I
not
bet
like
those
them at
pussies are
all.
practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't wait to get back to Snezhnaya to carry out the plan.
Damn, hater.
That's enough, Filio.
Ah, don't talk about family members behind their back, right?
Paimon is one
Whatever.
volume
Let's
loud.
go.
So true.
Girlie
doesn't know what an
guess
inside
this
voice is.
Goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Girl's a hater.
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other.
Oh
Seems like there
boy.
could be something more going on here. You're right. We're only here as guests after all.
Yeah, just watch and wait.
Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
We can witness the mess from afar. Even better. Oh, Linny! What's up, little man?
So, what do you think of the members you've met so far?
They're pretty sick.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
We're gonna let him cook! We're gonna let him cook!
Let's head out.
He's gonna cook!
Uh-huh. Fremine?
Oh, hi, Fremine.
What are you doing here?
What's up? That's my baby son! That's my little man! That's my little guy! That's my little guy!
Hey, nice to see you again.
Hi, Fremine!
You too.
What's up, old man?
I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth.
That's my boy.
Welcome.
That's my
We were just
boy.
going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
He also has funny little pants. He does have funny little pants.
Oh, Paimon's drooling already.
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water. And some clean cloth, if possible.
What you need, little man?
No problem. Give me a second.
What
here.
you gonna cook up?
Food, water. Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware, and you were just going to come eat with us. So what's this all about?
Yeah, what you doing, Fremine?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion.
Who are you
because
hiding?
I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know?
He is a growing
And-
boy.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work.
If you're gonna lie to me, at least do it
Tell me
well.
what's going on? Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Always getting into other people's messes.
This is the first time I've seen that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with Father?
He?
Yes.
He?
Just follow me.
What's cooking, my little man? What you doing? Oh, back here? Oh, fuck.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true qualities.
Hi.
You're back. Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hi.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
Hi, Linny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth. Just like you. You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet you. Does that name ring any bells, Linny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on our roster, I'm sure of it. What I'm not sure of, though, is how she managed to sneak in.
I'm knocked out.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for.
It's so Jover for me.
From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine.
It's Jover for me, actually.
You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
Oop.
For how long?
Oop. Oop.
About half a month now.
Oop.
So ever since we got to Poisson,
What's that?
do you have any idea what you're doing?
I know what I'm doing.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished. You know the rules of the house, Fremine. I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
Oh, messy.
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect, and not a single person was there to help him. That night, while I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I couldn't find the source of the voice. I thought maybe I was just hearing things, but I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices, it's happened many times in the House of the Hearth.
Uh-huh.
I'm sure you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Yippee.
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility.
She's a moth
If
for sure.
Clairvy were our
Lamp.
enemy,
So true.
It wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
Oh,
I couldn't just hand
Fremine.
her over to be dealt with. Not when
Baby
there's so
boy,
much
my
we still
baby
don't know.
boy, my baby boy.
So what's your plan then? You can't keep her here forever. Someone is bound to find out eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Come with me. There are a couple things.
You think
I'd like to
Mothman
say
also
to you
gets
in
hypnotized
private.
by Lance? Absolutely. That's part of the charm of Moth. He cannot be a Mothman if he is not charmed by Lamp.
Those two sure care a lot about each other.
Hey,
Well, they got a funny
Clairvy.
way of showing it.
What's
When that
up?
first one was floating, it sure seemed like they were about to
How's
bite
it
each other's
how's it
heads off.
going, girl?
No way. They have a really deep bond. I could tell right away, because I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last.
Yeah. Yeah, Clairvy? Yeah, Clairvy? Yeah?
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
I'm sorry, Linny.
Yeah, Clairvy?
I really didn't mean to drag anyone else into this.
Oh really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I for one wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the house.
Oh, what a squabble we're having.
The darkest and most difficult moments of my life happened before you and I had ever met. I'm sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine, we've stood by each other for all these years now, and to me,
What a squabble we're
that means
having.
more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life.
Oh, I love
No
these
one
babies.
can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not
I
if
love
can
these
help it.
little bitches.
Looks like things are getting
Little
kinda
bastards.
heated between Linny and Fremine. Maybe we should go check on them.
Wah!
Oh, it's raining. I should put my clothes away.
Oh, Clairvy. Oh, Clairvy. Oh, Clairvy. What are we gonna do with you, Clairvy? What are we gonna do with you, Clairvy? That's the point of the quest, huh? What are we gonna do with you, Clairvy?
Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or...
Hi.
Wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Why do we always have to get involved in everything?
Everything's fine. Thanks for asking.
I want to kiss his little head. I want to kiss his little head. I want to smooch his little head.
So, help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests should trouble themselves with. In fact, it might be better if your stay ended here.
What a polite way of saying fuck off.
What are you getting at, Traveler?
Shake my head, why can't we mind our own business? So true.
Families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate. That's what you're trying to say, isn't it? I just... Thank you. I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous,
Linny.
so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Linny.
Me too.
How many times are you gonna like profess your love for the Traveler?
Back to the matter
Like
at
what's
hand.
going on?
If we don't plan
How did
on
Traveler get
handing
involved this
Clary over
time?
to Father, then our only other option is to
Poisson.
solve the mystery of her identity
Poisson
before
drama.
Father is able to
Having
track her down.
concerns.
That means finding out
So,
where she came from and what
tagged
she's
along with
doing
House of the Hearth.
Then we can send her on her merry way and pretend like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
Linny's so head over heels. Yeah, Linny's absolutely fucked.
And?
This is making me realize a ton of games make you
And
play detective in other people's
nothing.
affairs. Absolutely.
I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some
Hello?
time, she just reappeared.
A raid! A raid! Hello, raiders! My name is Fennel-Thyme, variety streamer, VTuber, and little guy extraordinaire. Extraordinaire. Hi, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the shout out, Ryan. Doodles by P by Pie? By P? By Pie? Doodles by Pie? P? Thank you so much for the raid! I appreciate it. Hello. Okay, who all came in? Let's see. Also, thank you for the follows. Benighted Inc. Benighted Inc. Thank you for the follow. The Bread King 386. Thank you. Thank you. And welcome in Benighted Inc. Welcome in C Cup. C Cup. C Cup. I think. Maybe. Welcome in, Neon Fits. Also, thank you for the follow, Neon Fits. Also, thank you for the follow, C-Cup. Hello, Pi P. Catching up on chat. Pi? Cool, Pi. Pi like the math term. Pi like the math term. Zhao mentioned? Zhao mentioned. Where's Zhao mentioned? Zhao mentioned? Zhao? What about? Oh, yeah, Zhao! I remember the silly pic about Linny sitting at Wong Shuin and Zhao glaring at him. Yeah. Also, hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, everybody, for the follow. Thank you. Hello, everybody, for the follow. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Hi, I'm like a little sick and also like a lot out of it and also like dyslexic actually like actually dyslexic. So we're having a great time today reading chat and putting words together. We're having a really great time being able to put words together and read chat. But hello! What were you guys playing? I missed that. I forgot I didn't add it to say what you doing. What were you doing, Pi? What were you doing? Were you also playing Genshin? Were you also witnessing Father? What's going on? How's it going? How's everybody doing from the raid? I hope you all. Oh, we gotta hydrate. Oh my god, I'm so rusty. I'm rusted. Ooh. Y'all, I'm a little rusty. I'm a little rusty at this game. Y'all come in. You bald my head. You throw fish at me. Oh, okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. By all means, if you gotta head on out, take care of yourself first and foremost. I totally understand. Streaming is hard work and watching is hard work. So eat a little snack, stretch, piss. Piss your pants. I don't care. Do what you do. Can spice get rust? Actually, plants can rust in a way. There is like a blight. Excuse me. There is like a blight called rust. So yes, plant can rust. Thank you taking care of my chat. Love you guys. See you. Bye, Pie. Thank you for bringing your chat over. Thank you for sharing them with me. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow. What's your opinion on Scaramouche? Let me get up closer. 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 Be a little closer, actually. Hi. Stop throwing things at me. I'm trying to get up closer. I could write an essay on Scaramouche's psychology. I have gone on long tangents about the psychology of Genshin characters. That is a thing that I do. I am known for speaking at length about the characterization and psychologies of these characters. I have strong opinions on Scaramouche. I have strong opinions on Kaveh. I have strong opinions on Baiju. I know so much. I know so much. What about Lisa? I like Lisa okay. I don't have super strong opinions on Lisa, but like, I respect Lisa. I think she's funny. I think Lisa's real silly. We don't need Lisa. That's so mean! No, we do need Lisa! No, be nice to Lisa! Be nice to Lisa, she deserves it. She deserves our respect. That's Mumther. That's Mumther. We have to be nice to her. I too like the lesbian librarian. I too like the lesbian. Oh, that's the wrong position. We need to go here. There we go. Okay. I think you and I are gonna get along great. I am known for when the Kaveh hangout event dropped. The event takes maybe I would say maybe 2 hours to complete, 2.5 maybe. But it was a 7-hour stream because I kept stopping to analyze everything he said. And then I went on really long tangents and talked for essentially 7 hours straight about my entire psychological analysis of Kaveh and all of his relationships and how he perceives himself and how he perceives others and how that reflects back at him. Yeah. Yeah. That's just a thing I do. I'll get really into a character and then I have to explain everything about them. And then everyone else's opinions, if they don't line up with mine, are clearly wrong, is the thing. Let Kuki Shinobu replace Lisa. She got me killed 4 times. No! Lisa and Shinobu are entirely different people. There's no replacing. There's no replacing because they're too different from one another. It's not the same. Fen, you need to get into Sunday Honkai Star Rail. Maybe someday I'll start playing Star Rail again. Maybe someday. I don't know. Star Rail just didn't grip me. Like, here's the things. Here's the thing. I enjoy the characters and the story of Star Rail. I don't enjoy the gameplay. The thing is that I don't enjoy the gameplay of Star Rail as much as I enjoy the characters and the story. So I sit there playing Star Rail and I'm just like, it requires just enough think. Genshin, I don't think. My brain is so empty. My brain is so empty when I play Genshin. It's hollow. I play Genshin and fish. Oh, excuse me. Fish for 4 hours. Y'all remember that. Sometimes you just fish for 4 hours in Genshin Impact and do nothing else. Opinion on Zhao, by the way? Oh, I could. Oh, that's my boy. That's my boy. That's my little man. That's my short king. I love that little guy. Zhao make me so emo. Zhao make me so emo. Astro and I in chat kind of have the same opinions on characters. So if Astro says Zhao make me emo, yeah, same, actually. She married him? That's valid. That's so valid. I don't think I want to marry Zhao, but I like respect him. I strongly respect Zhao. I think he's a sweetie. I think he's a sweetie that deserves the world. He's a sweetie that deserves the world and only good things. She has a shrine. Oh my god. Just like my Miku shrine? My shrine to Hatsune Miku? My shrine to Hatsune Miku and Char Aznable? My shrine that is a combination of Hatsune Miku and Char Aznable merch? My Hatsune Miku Char Aznable shrine?
Have you heard of Hatsune Miku?
Yeah, have you heard of Hatsune Miku? Wait, I can pull up the one piece of art that I've ever done of Char Aznable. Give me a second. Oh wow, it's really big. Sometimes comfort characters are Char Aznable and Hatsune Miku. Char Shrine work in progress. It's very work in progress. Sometimes comfort characters are Char Aznable and Hatsune Miku. And that's just how it is. Rabbit hole? Every Miku is a different Miku. I love rabbit hole Miku. I love regular Miku. I love animal Miku. I love vampire Miku. Miku can truly be anything, and that's what's beautiful about her. Why would she say Sakaide? That doesn't make sense! It's not the meme! Oh shit, it's covering me. That's not the meme, Azarius! Human Miku and my friend Miku. So true. That doesn't make any damn sense. It doesn't make any damn sense. I never saw this when you drew this. Yeah, I drew this. Oh, ooh, ad. Sorry. We'll keep talking. Kind of wish Miku is the one manipulating Char. That would be really funny, actually. That would be really funny. That would be really funny. Maybe I'll redraw it. And it's Miku telling Char that we gotta kill this guy. I'll draw it as Quattro, actually. What I'll do is it'll be Miku manipulating Quattro. That's when he's at his most manipulatable. That's when he's the easiest to emotionally manipulate. Miku could have been a mother to him. Miku could have been a mother to him. Miku could have been a mother to him. I'll draw specifically new type Miku too. I'll use new type Miku. What the hell? Oh, you don't even know Azarius. You don't know half of it. Not new type Miku. Yes, new type Miku. I'll use new type Miku and Quattro when I redraw this. Hatsune Miku could have been a mother to him. Hatsune Miku could have been a mother to him. Hatsune Miku could have been a mother to him. Anyway, we're playing Genshin Impact. I should get back to that, or this stream is gonna last for 30 years.
She even came with us all the way to
New type
Brazil.
Miku, new type Miku.
It seems like wherever the house
Oh
is,
shit!
she follows.
Headpad is still lost in the sauce because I fucking attached it to my hair.
Do you two have any ideas?
Let's see here.
So James Bond rules different people, but they have the same name title.
If you
Referring to Miku or referring to Char?
Keeping them here and return to the ley lines.
There we go. I'll replace the head pat. I'll do the head pat again for you.
Remember where she heard that, so
Oh, we both did it.
Well, sounds like it's worth a shot.
Wow, real.
Guess that means we should go ask her about her wish.
I'll do it again.
First,
There we go.
I need you to promise me something.
What is
I gotta
it?
head out for the night. Thanks for the stream. Can I get a sick
promise
meow?
me
Oh
that
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
stay
You did
between
redeem
the
it.
two
Sorry.
of us,
Let me
you're the
cut the
masterminds
kitchen.
behind this whole thing. No one else gets involved.
Ugh.
Can you do that for me?
A sick meow. Yeah. There you go. That's the best meow you're gonna get out of me. I can barely hear myself. My head is so stopped up. That's your nya.
Of course.
Have a good night, Twinkle Twos. It's nice to see you around.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3.
Oh?
Ready?
Oof.
1,
Look, I'm fighting
2,
demons.
3.
Don't oomph me.
I swear.
Oh, hi! Hi, Lynette! Hi, Lynette.
Whoa!
Silly girl, silly girl, silly girl, silly girl, silly kitty girl. Silly baby girl.
What a surprise!
Miku, different theory, people.
What brings you here?
Message
dear
is late because
sister?
Twitch being funky for me. No worries. Yeah, Miku is definitely different people. Miku, definitely
And,
same name, different people.
When exactly did you get here?
Miku has multitudes within her. Oh, she's been here the whole time, you dumb fuck.
You're an idiot, brother.
Yeah, what else is new, Lynette?
And you too, Fremine.
Yeah, what else is new, Lynette?
You 3 travel.
How many people are in
And you
Miku?
4,
Infinite.
Padawan.
You know what? Get their asses, Lynette. Get their asses. Get their asses. Get their
I've
asses.
seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured
Poisson?
she must not have come with us. But it turns out you were just hiding her. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Get their asses.
If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report everything back to Father.
Can we have a drinking game? Water, a poisson? Yeah, sure. Go for it.
You're not giving
Water.
us much
Water,
wiggle room
maybe
here,
soda.
Lynette.
You will get
Well,
yourself
I
hurt
guess
if
we're
you
all in
use
this together,
alcohol.
then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move.
I'm gonna be getting a
There's
Miku
no
pop-up
time to
parade soon
lose.
because there's
Let's
one with
go.
translucent hair. Yeah, I love it when Miku gets translucent hair in her figures. It's so good. I have to go now. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for coming in. What's my Oshi's fave soda? Ooh. 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 Ooh, that's a tough one. Ooh. Orange cream soda. I love me a good orange cream soda. A good orange float soda. I love a good orange cream soda, actually.
A blade embraces
I love an
its
orange
duty.
float.
As a jeweler charity.
What is your fave soda? Yeah, good thoughts. Good thoughts.
Thank you for
Love
bringing me
orange
this
cream.
food, you
Yeah,
guys.
love orange cream soda.
She said she's full, but the food doesn't look like it's even been touched.
That's right. Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world.
Mulzong.
Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really
I
is
like how they
eating
didn't
those
even bother
things.
adding any translucency to her model. She does just look like
away?
a physical
I've
model.
tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are.
They just used a
Or-
whole ass model.
Maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You would think she's just a fucking child here, not like a ghost.
Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hi, Clairvy.
Hello.
I love Lynette. She's so cute.
How did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? The knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name.
The knave brings you
it's
here,
on the roster,
and you can't
and
leave.
I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place.
What if I want to go
People in
home?
charge,
You can't leave.
they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it, and never will be. In this house,
She
some
says such
people are
menacing things with zero
family,
malice. Yeah, so
other
true.
people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed.
Wait,
So I see, girl.
Does that mean the knave... She...
I already know this
Is
lore.
there
I saw
anyone
the
you can
animated
vouch for?
trailer.
Perry, she's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, Perry. Neither of those names are on the roster. But seems like she's telling the truth. Either that,
Sound of
or
crying.
this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach. Clairvy, do you have a wish?
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just
So
imagine.
true.
It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To go outside, where the sun can find me.
Oh, Clairvy.
It? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Where is Arlecchino? No idea right now. Up to important
Darkness in the
business.
house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
Haunted.
Okay.
Literally,
time to
I guess.
divide and
Literally
conquer.
haunted. Literally
Listen
haunted by
up.
Clairvy.
I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about.
Fitting that
and
Arlecchino
see if
story is a
Clairvy
horror
knows.
movie? Yeah, no shit.
Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the
Genshin
only ones
turns
who
into
have run-ins with
Hereditary!
Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on
Honestly?
everything she said and done.
Yeah, sure.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us? What should we do?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but this is a family matter. I don't want to drag you
Linny,
in too
you're
deep.
trying to wed
It's
us.
too risky.
We're part of the family. Well, a
Let me
wed,
think.
a wed traveler.
Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side. for a
Love
while.
Hereditary. They all have the
You don't
same
need to do
eye
anything
color.
except keep up some nice casual
So
conversation.
true, Nido Sprout. That's my Oshi.
Mom gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father
Oh, what a good
suspects
little
something,
bird.
all you need to do
What a
is
good little
release it when
bird.
she's not looking.
Look at
and
that good
it'll
little
alert me that
bird.
something's
What
wrong.
the fuck?
Of course, that's only
I
as a
love
last
that
resort.
Starby emote. I
If
love that
Father doesn't
Starby
seem to
emote
notice
so
us,
much.
There's no need to make contact. We'll reconvene here tonight after all's said and done. If the worst case scenario happens and we're discovered, just tell Father everything.
Yeah, can he just follow
We're not
us?
going to let our guests get punished for our own actions. That's where we draw the line. You too. Okay, this is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Let's go.
I
Starby has
really
such
hope
good
this
emotes.
goes
Holy
well.
shit.
No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
Okay, question. Do you know the whole make something cute a horror game trend? Do you think Genshin inspired version would be good or crap? I think we could have a good Genshin horror game if it were not made by MiHoYo. I think we could have a good Genshin horror if it were not made by the Genshin Impact team. if it were made by a different team of people entirely. Father on the beach. Yeah, I guess.
Clairvy, I'd like to take you somewhere. Is that okay with you?
Sure. Where are we going?
Oh. Genshin fan games when, right? I think MiHoYo would shoot them. Hoyo's so bad at tone with Genshin. Like, they do pretty good with creepy and scary tones of Honkai, but something about Genshin, yeah, something about the Genshin team. They're really bad at tone. They're really bad at maintaining a tone. Just teleport up here and slide my way down. All right. Father. 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 What's up? Father. Father Arlecchino? Papa? What's chillin', what's vibin', Papa? Oh, stuck on a gravestone. Excuse me. Pardon. Whoa! Enhance. I need to zoom in further, but I don't have a bigger zoom. Enhance. 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 I can't get closer than that. Enhance.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Our boy? Our beautiful boy. Is that Diluc? Our beautiful boy? Our beautiful boy? Is that Diluc is pretty good. All right. Anyway. A whole nation full of rotting immortal people is pretty spooky on paper, but in game they just like silly little guys. Yeah, they just like silly little guys. They're just silly little guys.
It's the knave and child.
Hi, child. What's up, Tartaglia?
You're supposed to be in Snezhnaya.
Yeah, I'll legal name you.
What are you still doing in Fontaine?
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here.
Oh, me too. Me too, Oomph. You got
I was
allergies?
unconscious for quite a while after
Got those
the fight in the
allergies?
Primordial Sea. After
Allergies?
I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the journey back on my own.
I'm about to be a little picky right now. Okay? I'm about to be a little picky right now. What happened to his mic? This is not the same mic he recorded his last batch of lines during the Fontaine story quests on, right? This isn't the same mic, is it? He sounds a little bit canned. He sounds a little bit in a tube, if you know what I mean. He sounds a little off. Well, let's be so real. We've always known that all these voice actors, every single one of these voice actors is voicing on a home setup. So there's going to be some variances in how they sound. But sometimes it's like really violently different and it feels like the audio crew did not bother trying to mix them. Didn't try to like audio balance, edit anything to make it sound a little more samey, you know? All that gotcha money and no NA studio, right? Here's the thing. They all definitely record at home. This much I know. I think if there are any that record in studio, it's probably like at their own discretion that they record in studio as opposed to at home. However, again, it feels like they're not mixing the voice actors to try and add to have them sound more cohesive. Child sounds entirely different. Child's microphone sounds entirely different than Clairvy's microphone, than Linny's microphone. Like, entirely different. His audio sounds completely different.
What sort of unfinished business are we talking here?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left.
Like, I'm putting my headphones all the way on now just to try and, really...
Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down.
Yes, Skirk mentioned? Jump scare.
Some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Oh, okay. So, have you found any clues?
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all manner of intelligence, certain existences can still manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's
it's not that his performance is bad.
Not going to be found. But that
it's not that his performance is bad. He's still an excellent voice actor. I love Child's voice actor. He's also a really funny dude. I saw him at a con one time. He's hilarious.
It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth.
But they just all sound so different.
I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions.
It might not even be a mic quality thing. It really could just be a recording setup thing. It could literally just be his setup is that much different. He balanced strong.
Because it looks like I really do have to head back.
Yeah, the inflatable child, the wacky tube child that he had at his table.
He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regrader's involved too.
Ooh,
I'm not
Regrader jump scare.
Listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their fighting skills would be far more interesting. If you and I could spar, that would be even better.
Little freak, child, you little freak. You little freak.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
One I could do without, I'd say.
Father hates his ass affectionately, so true.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe the visit?
Silly bitches.
Well,
all of them.
We just... Right.
Yeah, do tell me more about you, ma'am.
We still don't know much about you.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction.
So true, Paimon.
Tell us something a little extra, like, why do you call yourself father?
Huh, good question. I'd also like to know.
Why do you prefer...
That you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the
Nido Sprout
would only serve to undermine that success.
Put that away.
Now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
Sorry, difference in my qualities make me gassy. Understandable. You know what? I respect it. Understandable. What does that organization mean to you?
I'd also like to hear the answer to this. I've met some of the members of your organization, and they all seemed like really good kids. They actually reminded me of Tonya and Tusser.
Hydrate, thank you, Fred. I will.
If you ever betray them, I'm just letting you know. I won't let you off easy.
And why would I betray them?
Hello, my cat. Hello, son.
You've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you?
Ooh.
At least, that's what I heard.
Tea.
Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man
Is it
said.
Lucy? Yeah, it's
The
Lucy.
rooster, I mean.
Wait, did you really do something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had
What
to say.
does the rooster have to
Care
say?
enlighten me?
Well,
That's what I call my
nothing much.
cat.
Just some
Not
stuff
actually, I
about
call him
you taking
Rooster.
out many other
I just
members
sort
of
of
the
like
House of the Hearth,
butcher his
and
name
even
progressively.
going so far to attack your own family.
I see.
Huh. Based on your reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything.
I gotta go. Have a good one. And tell Arlecchino I said hello. Will do. Have a good night, Neon. Thank you for stopping in. Bye. Take care.
I don't intend to
Starby TBH creature.
Prejudice has a funny
A
way of
Starby
concealing the
yippee!
real truth behind certain things.
I can yippee with
An attribute
Starby?
that I find to be quite
Holy shit.
advantageous. Call yourself a Fontanian, for example, and people will assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
I was
Ooh.
trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontanian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all? The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go.
T.
I hope that satisfies.
Points at her.
your
Outlander?
curiosity.
Question mark. Ooh, so true,
you
traveler.
stayed
So
in Fontaine
true.
for the kids. I guess I was wrong to
Her
believe
tongue
you
is so
betrayed
sharp.
them.
Holy hell.
Apologies.
Yeah.
Looks like I was holding on to some
Well, her
prejudices
tongue.
myself.
Good. Like I said, I
Blushed
like it
emoji.
when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth,
No,
there was something
don't
else that really
punk
caught my
me.
attention.
I'm
I
allowed to
heard
think
that
about her
members always
tongue.
resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
Well, that's only a recent development.
Fair, but
In the
also
past,
can't be
such
helped.
spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
They were that high stakes? Whew, at least that's not a thing anymore.
Well, the current atmosphere's not half bad. I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so
Thank
many
you for the
family
head pat,
members around
Fred.
you,
Thank you.
And you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering and scheming. Once Tonya and Tusar enter their rebellious phase, I'm sure you'll understand. Just
Talking about
imagine,
raising kids with
Tusar
child.
becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Okay. I get the picture.
You know, 42? Hell yeah.
Well, would you look at the time? I should probably
Father
get
is the
going.
second baddest lady with
Traveler,
white and
my
black
bad.
hair I came
I'm not
across
sure
in a
where
game
our
this
paths will
month.
cross
Hell yeah.
next, but the next time we
Meaning
run
of
into
life,
each
you
other,
don't let them.
We should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Bro, recover first.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're
Child,
gonna
don't info dump about your siblings to
Alright.
Arle, you dumbass.
Thanks
No.
for everything, Arlecchino.
Let him.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
I like the sound of that. Well, I'm off. See you all some other time.
We should probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? Arlecchino walk with
you
us?
Want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about.
He is so stupid, but let
Apologies for
him
not
smile.
attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this slight. I do hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
Arlecchino, you're so sexy. Anyway,
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't think she suspected anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
any final dialogue? Whoa!
You decided to stay a little longer.
Arlecchino!
Let's take in the ocean view together then.
Arlecchino! Girl! I'm right behind you! You don't have to be so loud, shit! Alright, fine, damn! She farts in that big bother. So true, Ryan, so true! Alright, anyway. Poisson. Back to Poisson. Gotta find Linny. Hello, meow meow. Oh, behind the ship. Oh, let me up, let me up. So many damn cats in Poisson. Alright, back here? Monastery? Oh, here? Haha, here. Lots of fish? True.
Linny, how did everything go?
How did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight.
Unfortunate.
Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished.
Oop.
I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Well, that's tricky.
Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
She is not there.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with
Oh,
you,
my meow
Luna?
meow's back. Hello, son.
Good. I've
Goodbye,
got the
son.
list. It's right here.
Really? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's take a look.
Oh, hell yeah. Ooh, over tea.
Oh, that's a lot.
I'll pause
of
during this ad
pages.
break.
Oh, it's gonna take
We'll
forever
take a
to get through
second.
it all.
Wow. A big stretch. Ah! Oh my god, my back hurts. What the fuck? I took a nap on the couch right before stream. And like, it's not a good couch, is what I need you all to understand. It's not a good couch. So I woke up feeling fucked up. I woke up feeling something crazy. It was a pretty banger nap until I regained consciousness and tried to move, and I'm like, oh, no. Oh, you know why my cats are pissed? They're probably hungry. The wee babes are probably hungry. When this ad breaks ends, I'm gonna run another set of ads. I'm gonna go feed my cats. So we'll give it a second. We'll give it a second. Now seems like a good pause as any. To feed the meow meows and take a piss. Yeah. Wee baboos. They're probably hungry. They're probably kinda hungry, so I should probably feed them. Oops. Only 30 minutes late to dinner. It's not bad. Oh shit, I'm not allowed to run another ad. My mic's on dynamic? Oh. Oh my god, it is. Hi. Are we normal now? I thought you wanted to do that Genshin ASMR. Oops. Teehee, oopsie. Whoops. Good to know. We're so normal, not true. I need to sleep so I can play more Metal Gear. Have fun feeding cats and Genshin. Okay, take care. Oh, that's so much better. Damn. Not me roasting child's mic setup. Not me roasting child's mic setup. And then my mic being fucked. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way. Why did it take this long for anyone to notice? Why didn't any of you tell me my microphone sounded fucked? Why didn't any of you tell me my microphone sounded fucked? My god, if it sounds bad, tell me. Huh. I was wondering why I was so immersed. Nuh-uh, shut up. IDK, dude, you're sick. I just assumed it was you. I do believe I mentioned that I will suffer in silence. What does that mean? Saying that you'll suffer in silence means nothing. It means nothing to me. I'm too autistic. You have to tell me directly. I don't know what the fuck that means. Ugh. Anyway, I gotta go feed my fucking cats. I'll be right back. Where's my BRB screen? Here it is. Thought about it, but nah, how fucking dare you. Direct messages are def appreciated. We are immune to hints. So true. I thought my headphones were borked. Alright. Alright, fine. Y'all can't be trusted. I'll be right back. Give me like 5 minutes. I gotta go piss and feed the meow meows and maybe, I don't know, stick a snack in my face.
San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish from San Diego. Kill the fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish from San Diego. Kill the fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish from San Diego. Kill the fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish from San Diego. Kill the fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish from San Diego. Kill the fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, oh, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish from San Diego. Kill the fish from San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish from San Diego, San Diego, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Killer fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, hello. Tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, 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 kill that fish.
Oh.
From San
Whoa.
Diego.
Sorry, I got distracted eating potato chips and scrolling Twitter. How's it going? I'm back. I'm back. Let's get in this thing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're so back. All right, gaming overlay. Let's get in here. We were jamming though. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying the killer fish.
We can each take a section. Here.
Get right back in here.
La Pouillade, l'endroit, Chambel, horaire.
Okay. An execution list. Sexy.
Oh, yikes. That horaire guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kinda giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only
Trying to figure out why
later that I
my
learned he really did have
chat isn't
someone he
showing
liked. He risked
like the
everything to
warnings
escape
for
so
when
he
my
could be
ads are
with
about to
her,
start.
but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Hell yeah. It was earlier. It wasn't showing
So
for
that
me.
means the knave, she...
It only shows
It
when the
may
ads are
seem
actively
cruel,
running for
but
me.
It's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life.
Well, I'll deal with that later.
Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years.
Only 5
Let's
years.
shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something.
Oh, baby.
I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Oh.
Strange.
Probably because some of
Yeah.
them know.
I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chaplot and Filiol are a good example of that.
Oh, those are two of the people that we met while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their, interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end.
Mm-hmm.
Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui.
Yup.
And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for.
Understandable.
Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand, well, they aren't quite as enthusiastic.
These kinds of conflicts have always.
As soon as you spoke, my ping shot to
It's not like
5,000.
Father
Ooh.
is in the dark about
Your
any of
internet
this.
said silence me.
Well, that's
Your internet
true,
said this bitch can't speak.
but it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol and the others, it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
Ooh.
You think
Drama.
she's been inciting them to
Intrigue.
act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
Oops.
And they just
My internet does
believed all that
not like
without
you.
any
Believable.
evidence?
I trust.
Clairvy's words probably gave them the excuse they were looking for. Whether they actually believe them to be true is secondary.
It's just strange because you're great.
This is
Nah,
all
I
because
believe
of
it. I get it.
Project Stuja, isn't it?
Internet hates me.
Whoa, hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second time it's come up now.
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details either. I only know what Father has told us, which is that it's something the Rooster and Regrader have been working on together.
Messy.
Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future. Because
That can't
the
be
House of
good.
the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis, we now have the honor of playing a key role
I love
in
that we know
Project
all this
Stuja.
insider info and we can walk around to our heart's
Wait,
content.
Isn't
Absolutely.
that a good thing?
Key role
They
is
just let us
another
know.
way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only.
Oops.
What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Mess. Mess. The girls.
Okay.
Fatui
super
drama.
complicated
Ooh.
top secret Fatui business aside, what does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
Uh-oh.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse. We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow.
Oh no, I meant like the pop-up that you get
Annette, you
saying
stick
the
with me
ad
this
break is
time.
gonna show up.
Fremine, keep a close
Like-
eye on Filial and the others.
Like the warning,
Make
the
sure they
30-second
don't do
warning
anything
or
they'll
whatever.
regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, so tensions within the Fatui. Messy, 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 messy. Kids want to do something about it. Fatui's planning something big. House of the Hearth is going to take a hit for it. Woo!
Oh, I'm always looking forward to an early night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she
who's to say?
If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler?
Yeah, what the fuck? Why do we have to deal with it? Hi, Jag! She might kill us all as a treat.
Look over there!
Clairvy, where you going?
Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
Clairvy, where you going, baby girl? Clairvy, what's happening? Where you going? What's up, what's up, what's up?
Over there!
You being silly, Clairvy? You having a little stroll? Clairvy, I assume, is up here. Clairvy booking it? Yeah, for real. Where are you trying to go, girl?
Where is she going?
Does it matter, really? Where are you trying to go, baby girl? Gonna go see the sky? Take a little peek at the stars?
Oh, look! She stopped!
Hello? You leaving Poisson? Oh, that's a good view. That's actually sick as hell. Hell yeah.
Clairvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking.
Ooh.
Look how pretty the outside is.
Window.
Only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right?
Girl, you're so grim.
Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that?
Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision.
We're already so in this,
Family
Clairvy.
is nothing more than a tool.
So, like...
Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to
She's the
stick
grimdark
around.
past, yeah. True.
That's your value. You're handed over to the doctor, experimented on, and given a fate worse than death.
Oh, hell yeah.
I've
Test
seen it
subjects for the
happen again and
doctor.
again, and I've had
For our
enough.
dearest Dottore.
Saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines
Freak
she
ass
wouldn't
Dottore.
cross.
So true. Freak ass Dottore.
I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother.
Mother.
Mother?
Mother.
But she doesn't
Teehee.
deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if I had
A
things my
mother?
way, I'd never see
Stop
her
your shrimping.
again.
Thank you, Fred.
If only Perry were here. She'd understand.
Perry.
Harry, smile.
There's that name again.
Smile.
Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling.
Yeah, things
It
are pretty
almost feels
spooky,
like
Paimon.
she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually talking to us or if she's mistaken us for someone else.
She's a spirit, could be
Well,
anything.
In any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer.
Hell
She
yeah.
looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot.
It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora. It's supposed to be super pretty.
I
Prettier
didn't
than the
get to
moon
see the
tonight.
aurora. Because it's always cloudy. And where I live, we have really severe light pollution. So there is no damn way to see it.
Perry and I promised each other that once we're older,
It turns out that
we're
seeing
gonna
the
go
night
see it
sky is a
together.
privilege,
But I can't find
not
her.
inherent
I'm worried she's also been...
in this day and age.
No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her.
Oh, baby girl.
What should I do?
Light pollution, yeah, so true, Jag. Shaking your hand.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Oh boy, let's go.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Before we do that, I have a question.
What is it?
What makes you ask that?
Well, we kinda ran into Clairvy last night, and that's what she told us. We met the doctor back in Sumeru. He's super dangerous.
Why'd you say it like
and
that?
he's done
Sumeru.
all sorts of bad things.
It's possible that Father and the Doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. Doesn't
Sumeru,
exactly
yeah.
set the stage for a successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a Harbinger, the Doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Scrap that, reverse it.
Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
Uh-oh. Ooh.
I don't think so.
Is it whatever
I
made
don't know any
Arlecchino the way
details
she
about the
is?
experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The Doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor work together to do something horrible.
She
If that
said
turned out to be true,
mother.
Paimon doesn't know how we would even
She
face you
said
guys.
mother.
It doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either.
You are referring to father right now.
The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave
Father
directly,
would fucking
I
never.
don't think she
Mother,
does.
however. Mother dearest.
Father didn't come back last night. She's probably still near the shore. We'll be
The
counting on
knave
you to
mother,
distract
not the knave father. Yeah,
Lynette,
get it
you're with
right.
me. Fremine,
Get it
You know what
right.
to do. Be on your guard,
I bet if
everyone.
Paimon dropped
Alright, let's
that
get to it.
Clairvy said mother, I bet everyone would go, oh shit. Oh shit, oh fuck.
Where are we going today?
Let's try somewhere further away this time.
Alright, to look for the knave. Up on my favorite seaside. Probably, or at least they'd have a new lead. Maybe, right? Just say that Clairvy said mother. No one else calls her mother. No one calls her mother. She's pretty vehemently father. Hello, Arlecchino. What's up? How's it going, girl? Hello, father. Somehow it doesn't stick out to Paimon or Lumine, right? Somehow.
Ah, it's you two again.
Hi.
I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
A little.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles.
Imagine
So
if
what
we
are
could
you
have less on
planning
our
to do
mind.
now?
Impossible.
Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here,
Teehee.
how do you plan on distracting me?
Teehee.
Us? Distract you?
Of course she knows. Of course she noticed.
Good one.
No shit she noticed.
We were just here for a chat.
No shit
Looks
she
like you could have
noticed.
used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
She ain't stupid, Paimon, and you suck at lying. So
Ways is sure
true.
nice today.
Children always think they can hide things from the grown-ups. But nothing gets past me. Least of all a little scheming. I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient.
You're such a freak.
I'll leave you to
I
think
love
things
you.
over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Marmonia.
Ooh, a date at the
Good
Palais
things
Marmonia?
come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along. If only for your friends' sakes.
Oh, of course. I wouldn't think of doing anything else.
What should we do?
Obviously we go.
Clary knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now.
No, no! She'd never.
Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out what happens if we don't show up. Based on what the knave was saying just now, it sure didn't seem like it'd be anything good.
As if it's truly a punishment. She's gonna treat us to
then we
lunch.
probably shouldn't keep her waiting.
She's gonna feed us a delicious cake. She's gonna feed it with her own. She's gonna feed it to us with her own hands. She will feed it to us with her own hands, and I will weep. This quest is so good. Hi, Rito! Sup?
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait.
What a dream. Yeah, what a
I'm
dream.
glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's
What's
development.
boppin'? I'm sick. But other than that, what else is new? That's about it. I'm sick.
I assume you're
I'm
referring
depressed.
to Lenny, Lynette, and
The
Fremini.
Genshin's kind of banging.
Although there's that situation.
And I think
with
I need an
Philia and
arcade
Nantoy as
addiction
well.
fund now.
It appears quite a few people have been acting out.
I can hear the nose sounds, mega
No
stuff.
matter.
No,
I'm not one to
fuck!
discriminate.
God damn it.
All those who
I
betray
hate to
the
hear
house meet
it.
the same fate.
It's almost like you pay
There
attention
are
to that
no
shit or something. It's almost like it's your job.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives?
I've been congested for like
I'm sorry
a
to
month now.
disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization,
Stares at you?
everyone
Yeah,
is
I know, I
responsible
know,
for
I
their
know, I
own
know.
actions.
Give you
Really
sounds
respect
while
you.
sick?
They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
I
Any
can't send you shit while
organization in which
sick.
Feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin. The House of the Hearth is hardly an exception. You could say our principles are more stringent than most. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them.
Uh-oh.
I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do.
Uh-oh.
They can try to escape, but once you know our secrets, there's no getting out alive.
Girl.
But that's awful.
We're getting so many fen sounds. We must not be greedy.
You seem
Jag gets
concerned.
it.
Out of consideration for my guests, I suppose I could turn a blind eye for a little longer. If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Claire V in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case, I could hardly punish them for something I couldn't prove.
I'm a
If their
sound
efforts are
guy gremlin.
unsuccessful, on the other
True.
hand, all will be held accountable, and the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount
hello,
of time
bird.
to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it.
Oh!
Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
She's always a step ahead. She's just built
Well,
better.
I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat.
At least she
Now,
didn't kill it.
for
So
the
true.
matter
What a
at
good bird.
hand.
It's a
I
very
asked
good
you to
bird.
meet me here because I have business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Linny what you've learned.
Ooh.
Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Oh, who are you meeting? Is it Nouvillette? Is it Marina? Who are we meeting? What's going on? Who are we meeting? I want to know. It's you? You wish. What we negotiating? A surprise, I'm in the game. You wish. Nouvillette? Yeah! Yeah!
It's been a while.
Hello,
Monsieur
Nouvillette. Hello, Monsieur
I
Nouvillette.
must say, I wasn't expecting
Hello,
my meeting
monsieur.
request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an official.
You hate the Arlecchino ship? Get out of my chat.
It is only
I
right
love the
that an esteemed
Arlecchino
diplomat
ship.
such as yourself should be afforded the proper level of respect. Although, if I may speak plainly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the
It's always so
occasion
pleasant to
meet
hear
again
you.
after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is, however, an outstanding matter that I would like to see resolved before I go. It requires a rather lengthy explanation.
Mother and father are arguing.
So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Mother and father are having a diplomatic argument. Hold on. What are you proposing?
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette. So allow me to use water as an analogy.
Oh?
A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system, I would hope that each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren riverbed behind. Not all rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a certain water-tasting enthusiast.
Girl, you're so frightening and so sexy.
Did you get any of that, Traveler?
No, I'm excuse me, I'm keeping up.
An optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with tainted water.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's drained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
I like the bags under her eyes. They make me happy. So sexy of her. I need Arlie to taint me. Oh, same.
To your proposal. Perhaps you could expound on that?
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Ooh!
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine
Lock them in,
how the
Naruto
House of the
leads.
Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the frequency of such troubles.
Mama and Papa are having a diplomatic argument.
Carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Oh, my cats have zoomies.
Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy. I do hope I get the chance
Neuvillette?
to hear your
Yes.
impressions. Perhaps at our next meeting? Yes?
You can also refer to him as mother.
I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon. Time to go.
Oh, I'm just so happy we got to see Neuvillette. I missed him. I missed him. Can I speak to him one more time before we go? Oh, Neuvillette. Oh, Neuvillette.
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger, I haven't been able to sense any aspect of her emotional state. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away.
She's very good at this.
It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether it's an incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions. Either scenario, however, suggests she is a very
Mother's an
dangerous
empath.
individual. I do not expect an explanation as to why you two are by her side.
It's
Whatever you're
trauma.
listening, I would only advise you to
It's trauma. So true. So true, Azza. Alright. So now we leave Pele Marmonia. Get me out. Time to go speak with Father once more. Oh, Father, what's cooking?
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
Paimon, you wouldn't get it.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
You wouldn't get it, Paimon. You just wouldn't.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
Like she'd fucking kill Linny. She'll just get a slap on the wrist.
Oh, Paimon recognizes
Too
that
big
look.
bang for tiny mini melon. So true.
Don't you, traveler?
Traveler's thinking. Scary. Rock event was very cute. Yeah, I'm still keeping up with it. I'm still catching up. I'm at like the very beginning of it right now, but it looks really cute.
Oh, jeez, I'm so sorry.
Oh, sup,
I was
dude?
so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't
Uh-oh.
looking where I was going.
Sup, man?
Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper. On the house.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not like I'm short on supply. All the extras will
Execution
be
list.
tomorrow
Uh-oh.
anyway. It's my fault, really. I was just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so I'm still swimming in papers.
Oh, sevens,
What's
dude.
going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Oh, sevens, dude.
Hold on.
It was nice knowing ya.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora. It's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh.
Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless you with good fortune. If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller
His voice sounds like he's
inventory,
quaking in
right?
his boots.
I'm getting
He should
married
be.
soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself. Anyway.
Yeah, he's
I
on
should
an
head out.
execution list.
Goodbye.
He's on Arlecchino's execution list, even,
Now that my
actually.
affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Oh, Arlecchino.
Why don't we stick around for a little longer?
Poisson.
Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson and empty
Poisson.
stomach.
Lunch.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to ruin your fantasy, but your efforts are meaningless. That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one condition.
Yes, Father.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not?
I would love to know
And
more
your
about Claire V.
relationship to her.
Wait,
Actually, I already know. I already know your relationship to Claire V.
generous all of a sudden?
I already know,
You're not
so...
gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
Yeah.
Then what can you possibly...
We're too goody
most important
two-shoes.
consideration
But,
in
like,
a
more of Arlecchino
negotiation
talking
is
anytime.
that
So
both
true.
sides
Exactly.
receive something they want. Demands and threats only get you so far.
Alright, what do you want,
Wonderful.
Father?
Here it is.
What do you want, ma'am?
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Sounds normal enough. But what do you mean, when the time comes? When is that supposed to be?
That is for you to decide.
Uh-huh. Yeah?
Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Her voice is so good, so smoky and dark. Yeah. Very sexy of her. Heart emoji. Also, she's inviting us out to lunch. Ooh! I'll go here. Arlecchino, you're so sexy. Ooh! And around the mountainside we go. Actually, I'll jump up this hill and then jump back down. Finally a lunch date with Dad? Yeah. At last. Oh, where? Where? Here? Oh, right there. Can I reach that? If I climb this tree, can I reach that? Can I climb this tree? Oh, there's a puzzle for that one? Fuck. What if I cheat it with Scaramouche? In the field? I'll deal with it later. I don't care enough. Oh, I'm out of bounds. Oops, 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 oops. Don't black out, don't black out, don't black out. I was supposed to take, like, the Aquabus line or something, wasn't I? Alright. In we go. To the ruins. Sorry, take what? Aquabus? The Aquabus? Oh, Arlie. Hello, father.
What is this place?
Stream stuttered on my end.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. It used to be a grand building.
The place.
More than a pile of rubble.
The place.
No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you.
Oh, yippee.
It was before
Don't I
became
know
a
it?
Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother.
Sure did.
And this is where it all happened.
You sure did kill Clairvy. And then her mother.
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
Yippee!
Clairvy was 6 years old when she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy was happy here, for a time. But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans.
Mother's kind of
from all
hot
over
too.
Teyvat.
I'm not gonna lie.
But as for how to raise
Mother
them,
kind of sexy too.
that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor.
They sure would.
Experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Mother would. God, look at her tall
So
leather
those were the
boots, too.
experiments Clarevy was talking
Damn,
about.
mother.
But what actually happened to her? You said that Clarevy was Crucibina's daughter, so if Clarevy tried to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Yeah?
Despite being Clairvy's
No.
mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She
If
forced
evil,
Clarevy to join the
why
House of the Hearth
hot?
only as a means
Exactly.
to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clarevy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but it was to no avail. After her efforts failed, the only other option was to rise up and try to fight back. Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created.
Oops.
Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Yup.
Wait,
She sure
the friend
was.
that Clarevy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now.
Uh-huh.
Clarevy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded.
Uh-huh.
Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this
Baby
cold-bloodedness that
Arlie,
prevented her from acting
baby
against it.
Arlecchino,
At least at
baby,
first.
baby.
While Clarevy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clarevy told Peruere that she hoped to create a real family, where no one would be killed or sacrificed.
Good luck, girl.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clarevy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away, ask for help, or expose the truth. But her efforts only earned her beating after beating. The only thing that kept her going was her strength of will. Even with her body racked with pain, she would still stand on her tiptoes and open the window at night. She and Peruere would look out at the moon together.
How very homosexual of you two.
Longing for freedom shining in her eyes.
How very homosexual of you to
that
say
light
it like that.
Simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless
Yeah,
as ever.
teenage Arlie.
It was during this time that Peruere suggested a new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clarevy rejected that proposal.
Wait, does teen Arlie
She
still have silly
claimed that
pants?
as a
Yeah,
famous
she's wearing
harbinger,
shorts.
Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her would have an incredibly low chance of success. Clarevy never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clarevy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross.
Gotta pull it together, girl.
If she
You gotta
couldn't
do it.
escape and fight back, then only one option remained. Precisely. Death was the only way that she felt she could be free.
And look how it worked out for you. Now you're a fucking ghost
It
haunting
happened
the
during a
place.
duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clarevy decided to let Peruere end her life.
Oh, sevens.
From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She
Yeah,
was
Godspeed.
unsettled, and there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Uh-huh.
Crucibina, you mean? But...
Correct.
Kill!
This is the place where Peruere killed her best
Claws,
friend.
oh my god. Yeah,
A mere
claws! She
year
has
later,
claws!
This is also the
Ah!
place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules.
A back massage from her would
won
be
the battle
phenomenal. Oh my god, yeah.
and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
Hi,
So the
Arlecchino.
Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruere. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I've never needed a woman so bad since Yai. See, Yai never did it for me. Ooh, excuse me. I think... excuse me. Dying. One sec. Oh, okay. I think Yai is too, like, hyper feminine for me. Like, I am into femme, but I think something about Yai just reads too mean girl for me. Yai's too mean girl. Yai's too mean girl for me. I can't get into her.
I left that name
Stop, that
behind
dying is
long
bad for your
ago.
health. Oh, what else is
I
new?
must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina,
Yeah, I
the
love to bully.
moniker
See,
of
I'm like
mother
a little
died
into
with her.
bully too, but
I
like
chose to
again, she's
forego
like
the
mean
title
girl
she called
bullying.
herself and even chose to give up my
High
own
school
name.
gossip, man.
I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
You're so sexy. No, I'm good though.
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose
LMAO
you could
Fen,
call
you
her
expect
an
anything
illusion
less?
born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins.
Mm-hmm.
It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume. Of course, the chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim.
Oops.
Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old, but what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well.
Spooky.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
So true. So true, bestie.
Lose 10 years worth, however. And it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
Spooky.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen.
How
Shadows
messy.
don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight They failed, yes. The reason is actually quite simple.
So the
In
hauntings of
Clairvy's
the
mind,
Hearth
house
House
is
were because of
impossible
father.
to
Interesting.
escape.
Very interesting.
And it is this very perception that traps her there. But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Just kill her
I
again.
don't anticipate
Smile.
so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind.
That
this
easy.
time.
Just kill her again.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
Just kill her again, Smile.
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished.
Ooh.
That goes for Filial and Nantoy as well.
Paimon was actually pretty good this quest. Yeah, Paimon was pretty good this
I hope
quest.
you understand. The difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share.
And then Lumine is like, Arlecchino
should be
pretty.
run.
Yeah, I mean, me too. Literally same.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh, she speaks.
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Oh, she speaks.
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver. Well, it appears it's about time to proceed. Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall.
Oh boy.
I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Ooh. The music. Oh, how dramatic.
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me.
Freak! Freak child!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh?
Pulse needs to be inspected, so true.
Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there.
Woo!
I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first, I believe certain scores need settling.
Oops. Oh, sexy how she shushed the child.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Ooh.
Father!
You chose
Ooh.
to conceal a threat to the house. And for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
By
Among us.
traitors? Do you mean us?
Among us.
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoy, Sato, Toddy. Nantoy clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in.
Ooh, look at her.
Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person. Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not!
Good luck, girl.
Lying. Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started
Let
talking
him
about
snitch.
Harvey. You were using all those things
Let him
brought up as an
snitch.
excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what you said, wasn't it?
You little. You just want me.
Nah,
to
you're a hater, Rito. You're a hater. I like this freak-ass child.
Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then. What's your
He's a hater
reason for all
too?
this?
Nah, you're a hater. You're the real hater.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before. That kind of thing is hard to forget. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7 secret meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help after I got poisoned, I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life.
We're just sitting in on another family squabble again.
Rules are rules. I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why? Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it. We broke the rules. Plain.
What was the last one? Oh, just watching Linny and Lynette and Fremine argue.
Faults. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chaplot, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Ooh, messy. What you gonna pull, Father? What you gonna do?
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families.
Bold,
From the very
Linny.
first day we joined the House
Bold.
of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like.
David Mill's
I'm
kind of
not
killing
saying
this
I have all the
performance.
answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please reconsider.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please.
Get it, kids, get it.
Linny, you...
Papa's favorites.
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way.
Ooh, here we go.
Draw your weapons.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Ooh!
Wait. Bead.
I hope you have your fighting trousers on. I got him on. I'm ready.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Linny.
I have my brown pants on, don't worry. So true. You're a hater. You're a hater, Rito. You leave that fucking kid alone. Because he's right!
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lenny and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do?
Yeah, he called it like he saw it.
If they lose, those people from the house are really gonna be executed. Hey, are you listening?
Oh, here we go. Our
Don't
mind
you
palace.
Want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
You know, Rito, you're the little
Looking
shit.
at
You're
that
a
expression
hater.
on her face, she seems really serious about this. Guess that means there's no chance she's throwing the duel on purpose, huh?
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
When the time comes, make the choice
I'm only
that
5'6",
you
which makes me
deem
little
most
Anna shit.
appropriate
You're
for the
5'6".
situation,
Crazy.
and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
Yeah, boss fight!
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all.
Let's go,
All
let's
I would
go,
advise
let's
is
go.
this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your life.
Let's freaking go. Yeah, Arlie, who made it? So true. Oh, let's freaking go. Ooh! Sorry, give me a second. I'm turning this up. This is gonna be kind of loud, I'm sorry. But I need this up for you guys too.
Illusion shattered.
Is it my turn now?
Ooh!
Now's our chance!
With these rising flames. Is it my turn now?
Oh. Oh, she's so sexy.
Running is of little use.
She's so sexy.
Over here.
Now that's more like it.
The doctor will see you now.
She's literally so
Seems like an
sexy.
emergency.
Rising
Settle
flames.
down.
How amusing.
Where did all of my orbs go?
If I really have to draw my blade, then...
Banger, banger, banger.
With the fall of darkness.
She ate him? She can fucking
destruction
destroy
shall
my
follow.
orbs? Ooh!
Have a taste of purgatory.
Watch out for Father's movements!
I'm trying to.
Illusion.
Bro, she's
Torn
literally
to
so
oblivion.
sexy.
Look,
Oh, fuck.
trapped like a bunch of helpless ants.
Oh, this is so over. I'm just staying in there.
Are you alright?
Oh, we're bleeding the fuck out. Oh, we're bleeding the fuck out.
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Is it my turn now? Spare your energy.
Banger, banger, banger. Ooh. Ooh.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Rising flames.
Oh, fuck. Owie. Owie. Baiju, 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 baiju.
Taking a turn for the...
Watch out for Father's movements!
Oh, I so sent that the wrong direction, huh? Oh, no, I didn't. Good for me. Oh? Oh? Oh my god? Oh my god! She's so hot. She's literally so sexy. Ah! 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 Oh, she's so hot. Oh my fucking god.
Take flight.
Holy shit. Oh, she's so hot.
Movements. Look out.
Shut up, Linny. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm watching. Shut up. Oh, dual size. Holy fuck.
The doctor will see you. Shine
Oh shit.
Now you shall.
Now's our chance.
Over here.
There is no escape.
Whirling snow.
Oh, ow. Oh, ow.
Pardon my
Oh, shit. Ayaka's like dead.
Watch out for father's movements. Look out.
Woo! Oh. What the fuck? Oh, Fremine!
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I know.
I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Girl. Girl.
Father, no!
Get it, Luma, get it.
You're stronger than I expected.
Go, baby girl, go. Oh, fuck.
Crimson Moon.
Where are we, in Euthymia? What's happening?
I can't move.
Oh! Oh!
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
I need you to touch my mind like this. Same. Desperately. Desperately. Oh, Arlecchino. Oh. Oh. Oh, Arlecchino. God, you're so sexy.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Oh?
Brother, are you alright?
Lenny.
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No!
I never thought things would end like this.
However,
Too out of
everyone
hand, yeah,
involved in
right?
the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Oh?
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping, Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, in just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Oh?
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away.
Oops.
If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house.
Oop.
And give you a new identity.
You just have to burn yourself internally forever. Boy, oh boy, how exciting.
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
Boy, oh boy.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
I mean, after searing pain, but yeah.
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm
Good for you,
sorry,
girl.
Father. I'm sorry I let you down, but I really...
Don't cry, Filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
No, you won't.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you really want.
That's the whole point. You
Yes,
won't remember.
Chaplot, Foltz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson.
Poisson.
And bring Linny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father.
Ooh.
Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
I love that they finally added tears for animation and have been using it for every other scene. So true. I need a soundbite of you going, Poisson. I will. I'm sure you can grab one from this stream. I've said it so many times. You can scrub through and find a good one of me going, Poisson.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
See, Foltz is a good little guy.
Clairvy.
Hi, Clairvy. What's up, girl?
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time.
No shit.
You really are Perry, aren't you?
She sit.
I
She
haven't
sit.
seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up?
Shit happens.
Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
Oop.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's done speechless.
Oh. Okay then. you accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened.
Damn.
Then
Crazy.
I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can
So
you
true.
tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together.
Oh.
Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time. That way,
Please let there be
the other
auroras and
children would know
Snezhnaya.
what
Yeah,
happens to
please!
traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But somehow, I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head of the House of the Hearth, and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization. In return, they will be allowed to live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret.
She
though.
is king.
I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
Really?
Oh.
We've traveled all over the place. We've got so many stories, we could probably talk your ears off for 3 days straight.
Oh boy, let's go.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard. Playing the lute while singing into the winds of freedom. Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Oh, baby.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew that before. If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother.
Oh, baby.
It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
Oh, baby.
Those yokai you mentioned, what do they look like? I once saw a drawing of this one
Arlie
guy
confirmed
with
to only
horns
wear
on his
suits.
head
Arlie confirmed
and a
to
super
only wear
scary
suits.
face.
Tommy, you
Is there
missed
any
an
yokai
entire
like
boss
that?
fight. A very sexy boss fight.
About an Oni. Yep, we've met one, and let Paimon
Father would
know.
only wear like a really
They're not
like
nearly as
tight
scary as
suit.
they look.
Or like a tight dress maybe.
I was always too afraid to skip Mother's fighting lessons.
Nothing I love more than a woman in a suit.
At the
So
idea,
true.
I bet you could do all sorts of secret things in class. Things that have nothing to do with studying. I'm just kidding. Being able to study whatever you want without having to fear for your life.
This poor
Actually
busted
sounds
grim
pretty
ass
great.
child.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles.
Oh no! That must have been hard for all of you. What happened next?
Don't worry, we were able to turn the situation around super quickly, all thanks to Detective Paimon, of course.
Oh, Paimon.
How'd you
Little
do
freak.
that? Come on, tell me.
Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we
Oh, we're
rushed
just
to
gonna
the
chat for
scene
literal
and-
hours? Why not? Arlecchino's letting it happen. It's as it should be. We're basically coaching this child through her deathbed, okay? We're letting her have a moment before she dies, all right? Dies for real, for real, for real, for
Shadows
real.
don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Postmortem deathbed, yeah, exactly. Oh, Tommy, that kid's dead. She's literally dead. She's a ghost of the past. We're having a new type moment. Figured it out so fast. They said it. I figured it out
You
instantly,
worked
yeah.
tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of
Oh
Cards.
god, here we go.
Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends.
Yes, Dad's
You are
old
hereby
Bessie.
expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Shut up, both of you.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it out.
Yeah, Linny, aren't you, like, dying? What's up? You got your ass handed to you by father. What's happening? Why you back? You had to get carried home by a toddler.
Father, the bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
Oh, Lenny's not literally dying. He just got his ass handed to him by Arlecchino.
What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware
his
of the
ribs are probably
expectations
so
I have
busted.
for
Oh,
you.
for sure.
I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas. I must admit, I'm rather surprised by your decision to stay. There's nothing wrong with choosing to live a quiet life. Leading this organization is a heavy responsibility.
Oh, Arlecchino, I
One
love your
so
eye bags.
easily carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you your life.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny. It's all thanks to you that we were able to convince Father to back down.
You're a hero, Linny.
Freak ass kid.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning, from the very moment she suggested a duel. I'm not deserving of that title. I'm not strong
Yeah,
enough
she held back.
or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Ooh, pep talk from Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes.
Oh, Mother was probably pirate. Actually, wait. I need to rewatch the cutscene. It's like, I think it showed what element she was. I could be misremembering.
Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities.
Oh my god, Tommy, you missed everything.
Decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to TLDR the entire fucking quest.
Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
Still standing up.
So
No,
much
her
for me,
ponytail is
and
cute!
that kindness must be repaid.
Excuse
Plus,
me.
with Project Stuja at hand, there are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project Stuja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson. Having members who longed for the light was our organization's
Yeah, I love the
last
hairpiece on her
weakness.
ponytail.
With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our prey to come to us. At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded, and no sacrifice shall be in vain.
Oh,
As for the two of you, whether we meet again
girl, you're
as
so
friends or
hot.
foes, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment. No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Girl, you're so hot. Girl, you're so hot. Wait until 2 days later? Okay, okay, okay. Let's go. Get me through. Get me through. Oh. There's gonna be so much to unpack. I'm gonna end stream and I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna stare into the sky and I'm gonna think about it really hard. I'm now logging into Genshin to grind for her weapon more. Godspeed. Oh, wait, to grind for her materials. I was like, the banner ends tomorrow. Not even tomorrow. It ends in like 12 hours.
Oh, Paimon wonders how they're doing. Maybe we should go check on them.
Yeah, let's go check on them. How's it going? Oh, you do mean Primos?
It's over.
Oh god, Ayaka's dead.
Mind the side effect.
Thank you. Baiju. How about another one?
The doctor will see.
I do not have funds to wail, and I lost pity on Linny twice. That's crazy! I'm so sorry. Twice on Linny's wild.
Lynette, Fremine, how are you feeling?
Much better.
Big yawn from me. Oh, I'm glad they're recovered. These poor bastards. His weapon isn't even good on anyone but him. Yeah, that's the worst part.
I knew you'd come out unscathed.
So now you just have his weapon 2-starred.
Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask, is Clairvy gone? Linny and the other members have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth. According to him, there haven't been any more sightings of a spirit roaming the house.
Linny is a bow user.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us too.
Would be?
And
Yeah.
told us about what happened
Twink
with
behavior.
Sabina and Clairvy. Actually,
Yeah, I thought Mother was Hydro. I thought Mother was Hydro or
met
Cryo.
Sabina before.
Oh, you met Crusabina? Wait, news to me. News to me. Fremine knew Crusabina?
Wait, what? You've met the
You knew Crusabina?
Crusabina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crusabina had an extremely cruel and radical way of doing things. While she was alive, the atmosphere in the house was suffocating.
Oh,
when I
scary.
joined, though, the experiment she valued so much had already come to an end, and all the people involved, dead and injured alike, were gone. Crusabina never talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crusabina and burned all her files. With that, the names of all the people subjected to her experiments, Clairvy included, were lost to the flames, along with the painful memories they represented.
Crazy.
Father took in Linny and me a couple months after that, but she never mentioned anything about Crusabina or Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was
Crazy.
to herself.
Crazy.
The last time you talked to her, did she mention why she kept it a secret for so long?
She said she didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past. She was worried we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her if we knew about it.
Damn.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past, it has nothing to do with who we are now. And that's what Father told us in the end.
But I still thanked her for everything. It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how insignificant our lives could have been. The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth, I probably would have already...
Oh, Fremine!
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
What a fucked up assassin family.
Bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go.
Fucked up assassin family.
I want to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis.
Fucked up child soldiers.
Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Damn, Spy X family hitting different. Damn, so I missed some insane stuff. Maybe.
I actually saw
Perhaps.
them at a cafe
Fred,
this morning.
smile.
They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently.
Oh.
They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
Blah! Damn. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. What do you fucking mean? That shit was crazy. Yeah, that was really good, actually. That was a really good quest. Thank fucking God it was a good quest. I would have been so upset if it wasn't. Yeah, I got a hearth for my house!
Astra Abyssosk. I am sorry.
Huh? What do you mean? Oh, did I not? I have to claim those. There we go.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Alright, so. Shit was insane. I gotta skedaddle. But I will, as promised, as voted upon, as democracy entails, I will pull for Arlecchino. I will spend all of the primos that I've got in my little disgusting hands and pull for Arlecchino. I'll do all of my 10 pulls. I'm not gonna pull beyond 10 pull. Oh yeah. Democracy decided that I'm pulling for Arlecchino, and thus I will pull for Arlecchino. You already have her? No, I don't. I don't have her. I did not get her. In all reality, I should be just saving and getting Scaramouche, because you know what I have? Two pyro pole arms. I have Hu Tao, and I have, excuse me. I have Hu Tao, and I have Jianling. I don't need Arlecchino. But I have no good Animo units. I have no Animo DPS. So I should just be pulling for Scaramouche. However, Democracy decided that I am pulling for Arlecchino, and thus I will pull for Arlecchino. I have zero pity. I have zero pity. I have zero 50-50. It's actually over. Anyway, we'll do this one at a time just to be really painstaking. Never mind, we're doing 10 pulls. I give up. Let's go. It's over for me. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate it here. I don't even use Lynette! At least give me another Xianling so I can C6 her. At least let me C6 Xianling. Bare minimum, let me C6 Xianling. But an Animo unit? Lynette's not that good of a unit. Lynette is not that good of a unit. Hell. Game audio low? Oh, that's okay. Here, I'll boost it a little. The wish screen is always really quiet. I'm so confident you'll eat my foot if you don't. Huh? Yeah, Jag? Is that so? I don't know what you're looking for, but I'm confident nonetheless. I'm confident that I'm not even confident. I think I have a chance at C6ing Xianling. I'm so confident in you, I'll eat my foot if you don't win. Oh, I thought I was gonna eat your foot. Okay, that makes more sense. Cool. I thought you were saying that you're so confident that I'll eat your foot. Oh, Fremine! Yeah, we got Xianling. We got Xianling and Fremine, so we're, you know what? Fuck it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Alright, here we go. Another. Another! It's doomed. It's over for me. Don't put those words in my mouth! My bad. My bad. I'm just illiterate. Why are you munching toes, Fennel_Thyme? What else is fucking new? Kia_tummy? I hate it here. I hate it here. I hate my life, actually. The only thing Jag puts in his mouth is feet. So true. This is vile, actually. Oh? There's no fucking way it's Arlecchino. There's no fucking way it's gonna be Arlecchino. There's no way. Doubt. X to doubt. There's no way it's Arlecchino. I don't have 50-50. I don't have 50-50 and my luck's fucked. What did I tell you? Another Fremine. Woo, 5-star Pyro, welcome back, Arlecchino. Welcome back, Arlecchino. You know what? I actually don't think I have Diluc. So, sure. Maybe I do have Diluc? I don't remember. Whatever. Anyway, there goes my... Oh, wait, I do have Diluc. Alright. We'll do these 10. We'll do these last 10 single. We'll do these single. Fuck. Alright, again. Fuck. Again. Fuck. Again. Fuck. Again. Titties in my mouth, titties in my mouth, titties in my mouth, the boobs in my mouth, boobs in my mouth, boobs in my mouth. Boobs in my mouth, boobs in my mouth. Boobs in my mouth, fuck you. Boobs in my mouth, boobs in my mouth, boobs in my mouth. Boobs in my mouth, boobs in my mouth. Boobs in my mouth, boobs, boobs in my mouth. Boobs in my mouth, fuck. Alright. That was severely anticlimactic. That was severely anticlimactic, but you know what? Sure. I'm not using these to pull. I am not pulling with those. I'm holding on to these for Scaramouche. I'm not using these last 8. Alright, let's see what the character roster looks like now. Don't talk in my ear. Leave me alone. Wow, those rolls were shit! Yeah, right? Alright. Xianling. There we have it. C5 Xianling, actually. Not quite C6. Not quite C6. Don't forget about the monthly wishes from the store. Yep, I grabbed those. Alright, anyway. C2 Dilu. And what is Lynette at now? C2? Crazy. Oh my god, C4 Fremine. C6 Junling Burr. So true. For standard banner, you could I don't want to grab any for the standard banner. I'd rather save them for next month's monthly polls. Because it's not like the Stardust goes bad, right? It just sits there, so I'll hold on to them for next month. May as well. So anyway, that was shit. I already know where I'm rating. So long as they are still live. Ify's still cooking, right? Ify's still up? Ify still singing? Yeah, Ify's still singing! Okay. Y'all are going to Ify. We love Ify. We love Ify. So here we go. You're going to Ify, who is doing karaoke tonight. I love Ify. I smooch him on the little head. On his little round dome. I don't know what else to say. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for the warm welcome back. Thank you for all the support, for all the follows, for all the resubs. Thank you for just chilling with me, for being cool, for being fun. And thank you for listening to me, even though I'm sick and stuffed up and I sound that way too. Yippee! Everyone go say good kind words to Ify. Go say hi-fee to Ify. Actually, that's exactly what you're gonna go say. You're gonna say, let me write it out for you. Hi-fee to Ify. Say those exact words. That's the raid message. That's the raid message. Hi-fee to Ify. Anyway, I don't know when I'll be back. I'll be back eventually. Get out of my house. Scram. Shoo. Get out of here. I'll see you guys eventually. Bye!
San Diego, San Diego, Pillar Fish Fruit, San Diego, San Diego, San Diego, Pillar Fish, San Diego, Pillar Fish, San Diego. Hello, hello, tastes really good. Kill the fish. Hello, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish, kill that fish.